Hey guys, welcome to Self-Care Sunday. So I'm starting already with like a pre-cleansed face. I already washed it. So we're gonna start off by doing a little exfoliating, and I'm just gonna exfoliate with baking soda. So just gonna go in with a tablespoon of baking soda. Let's see how many tablespoons of water, and create kind of like a paste-like substance. Something that's not too watery. So I would say like a tablespoon of baking soda with 1.5 tablespoons of water. Okay, it was way too thin, so I'm adding a little bit more. All right, so something like this. Pretty thick. Just gonna go through and put that all over my face. You have two options with this. You can either apply it everywhere and let it sit on like a mask, or you can just go through and exfoliate with it. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go through and exfoliate. So I'm going through pretty gentle. You don't have to like vigorously rub your skin in order to exfoliate. It can be gentle. Actually, it's better to be pretty gentle with your skin. So I typically go through and exfoliate my skin every other day, which was recommended to me by my esthetician. So everyone's skin is different. I have very acne prone skin, so exfoliating a little more often help get rid of that dead skin and any buildup that I have that might cause acne. And this is clearly very messy. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of water to my hands, just wet them a little bit, and then I'll go through and just go through and rinse, and I'll be right back. All right, so I rinsed that off. Just blot my face dry, not to cause too much irritation. I also have like special towels that I use for my face only. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with a mask. So the mask is by Glymedplus. So we're gonna mix these two together. Like I said, my face has been dry, so we're using an oxygen mask to help fix that. So one of them is an oxygen treatment cream, and the other is oxygen deep pore cleanser. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna mix the two. So I'm just gonna go in. Okay, so something like this. I'm using a clean Morphe foundation brush to apply this. So just mixing it together and applying it everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna let this sit for 10 minutes. So while I let this sit, I'm just gonna clean up everything to minimize my cleanup afterwards. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. I'm gonna go through and I'm not gonna rinse it off. I'm just gonna wet half of my towel with warm water, and I'm just going to dab it off. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go through and let my face dry. Now I'm gonna go in with the Glymedplus AHA Accelerator. So this is a revolutionary lightweight anti-aging serum, contains 2 natural alpha hydroxy acids, glycolic and lactic. AHA Accelerator prepares the skin for chemical and non-surgical procedures and extends their effects. Additionally, AHA Accelerator is great for the treatment of acne, photo-age skin, and hyperpigmentation. And that's where I fall into. So I would say a nickel size amount, not too much really. And this tingles a little bit, especially after exfoliating. It really, like, you can really feel it. And typically I will wait 15 minutes before I apply anything else on my face. Today I'm not gonna wait 15 minutes. The next step, like I mentioned earlier, my skin is a little bit dry, so I'm just gonna use Rosehip oil. And this is just one that I bought at Whole Foods. Couple drops. This is supposed to be really good for anti-aging. It actually is also supposed to help with acne, hyperpigmentation, all the good stuff. Just rub that all in. And I will wait 5 minutes before I put anything over this. So while we wait 5 minutes, or something along those lines, I'm gonna tell you about my high frequency thing. I bought this because my esthetician recommended it to me, and I'm just gonna read straight from the back. The high frequency facial device is able to treat all skin problems and blemishes such as acne spots, wrinkles, puffy eyes, dark circles, oily skin, dandruff, and sagging skin. This treatment is performed by the energy that is gathered at the end of the probe. That's the probe. There are multiple ones in here. An oxygen pocket is created between the probe and the skin, causing the oxygen to become ozone. An antibacterial effect is produced which kills viruses and bacteria that causes skin problems. This device can be extremely effective at reducing the appearance of cellulite, and when used in conjunction with quality cellulite product. Cool. All right. So this is pretty easy. The rule is you can't leave it on one spot longer than 10 seconds to keep it moving on the skin. And that's it really. So there's this. This is the one that I use for my skin. I usually just, before I use it, I go in with alcohol and I just spray it. Wipe it clean. And it's important to just have the attachment in your machine already before you turn it on. I'm gonna plug it in and get it ready. I do this at the very end, like when I'm finished applying everything to my face. So now that that's ready, I'm just gonna go in with this Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture for Eyes. This is it. I received it in a BoxyCharm box, and this is my first time using it. So I will keep you guys updated on how I feel. So warm it up. And I started using an eye cream because I started noticing these like really fine lines under my eyes and they freaked me out. A lot of people say that eye cream is just a scam, that it does the same thing that like a normal moisturizer does. So I have no idea if that's true or not. Just makes me feel better using it. Okay, then we're gonna go in with my SPF. This is really good. Hasn't caused breakouts. I like it a lot. Even though I'm not going outside and I won't be seeing the sun. It's just a part of my routine, so here it goes. This is literally my favorite lip balm. It's by B Bella. I buy it at Whole Foods. I think it's like maybe $6. I have tried every type of chapstick, anything from $50 Chanel Hydro Balm to your Carmex, your Blistex, your EOS or EOS or whatever the hell that stuff is. This is the best. I prefer mint. So it's just like so soft. Makes my lips so hydrated, so smooth. I looked up this company. They are part of the Fair Trade. And then they also donate money to help save the bees. So that's pretty cool too. They go for a good cause. Okay, now we're gonna go in with a high frequency machine. You're supposed to keep a finger on it when you turn it on, and I'm not gonna go too high. You take your finger off when it comes in contact with your skin. So usually I just like to like zap over the pimples. Usually my esthetician will put like a tissue on my face when she does this. I don't know why, and I don't really know if I'm supposed to do that. But I just clean it with alcohol and I go with it. I bought this off Amazon. I think it was like $40 or so. Nothing too crazy. I'm not an esthetician or a doctor, obviously, so ask yours before you do any of this stuff. I am a licensed cosmetologist, but again, these are things that I've learned from somebody else, so just paying it forward, and hopefully I'll be able to help. I had a breakout this week. All this is new, it just came in. Okay. Cool. So yeah, that's that. Thanks for joining me on Self-Care Sunday, and let me know if this is something you want to see more often or you absolutely don't want to see my face anymore. That's cool too. Let me know what's up. Thanks.